Hey folks, Quilligan here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimDwarfWorldFortress, where we're still looking for wood tracks to have a brain. Danush is researching real hard over here. Unfortunately, we're researching spacer tech, so everything's taking so much longer. But, what, are you mining salt? Yeah! Just watching Twitch chat, mining some salt. Oh, Essie, since you're not about to break anymore, or are you? You're still going through withdrawal. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, I'll give you a melee weapon. No, I'm not gonna give you a melee weapon. You went into murderous rage last time because you didn't have any wake-ups, so we'll hold off on that. So this bedroom's developing here. We don't need it right now, but we might need it soon, so I'm kind of okay with, there we go, all that. With getting that prepped, and we'll dig out these. We don't need to smooth everything right now, but that's gonna be alright. We're still good on power. Got our cute little bear. We're making some more clothing. What you working on right now? Simple helmet. Awesome. And you are dismantling some of the dead man's clothes or just worn clothes. And making some parkas. Good. May as well get ready for that. I'm pleased. We might want to have more parkas kicking around because I have most things set as a limit of 1. But with the parkas, we actually might want to raise it, even with the toques, a little higher. You know, so that there's a little bit of extra before winter, because otherwise people, like, they're not wearing it, so it's going to stop at 1, and then everyone's going to try to equip it. Is this a frag grenade? Oh, we should give that to one of our hunters. It's a good way to hunt. At some point, it'll probably get nerfed, but until then, it's actually a stupendously good way to hunt. I don't think you get much of training for your hunting, though, for your shooting. Here we got our sugar cane. We still got tons and tons and tons of cocoa, which at some point might get sold off, because we really don't need as much as we've got. But as long as no one's starving, we got some food now. Meals are being made fairly regularly. Something with eggplant over here. Is this a stir fry? Nice. Buffalo meat and eggplant stir fry. Sounds alright! I'd try that. Not a big fan of eggplant, generally speaking. Mostly because of the texture thing. But if it's cooked right, prepared well, then the texture is no longer a problem. Armor vest. Go, go, go. Yeah, we need lots of armor vests. Everyone's going to have helmets. Actually, everyone is wearing a helmet, which is wonderful. If we can get everyone in armored vests as well, we don't have to fear combat quite as much. The thing is, we actually have a good number of weapons and a good number of defensive things right now. So we could start taking on some of the more dangerous missions. It's mostly just a question of having enough food that's going to survive the trip. To the point is, we've got somewhere over here, don't we? There's survival meals that can be made. I think so. I don't know where in the tree it is. Advanced Soylent production? Packaged survival meal. Out of Soylent? Soylent red. Maybe only... You need to build a Soylent machine to make Soylent from plants, animal products, meat, and high-energy plankton. Maybe, you know, the different colors, they're not all human meat. Yeah, so packing survival meals for some long-term trips would be quite nice. We get a pop-up for something? Peace talk opportunities. Oh! Again, now hopefully these are not far. Oh, that's all along the road. Let's do it. Do we send Dark? I think Dark's technically our best social person. Let's do it. And, what do we want? World map. So, we're going to start a caravan. And, yeah. Hopefully we'll do that right. Where will we want to leave for this? Yeah, just on the western side. West, not east. West. God damn it. Dark, 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 dark. So you're going to go. Now, in terms of food... Salted meats, which last a good long time. That's not a lot of food, but at least it won't rot. Eggplant, again, lasts a little bit longer. And then I guess you're just gonna... What's the estimated time to destination? 1 day. Okay. So this is lots of food. Although some of it's gonna... Oh, that's probably just the food you're carrying that's going to rot out a little bit longer. So we'll bring a bit of excess. That's going to be okay. We need to make sure to bring liquor. Tell you what, bring some sake. Bring, there, 5 days worth. Well, 5 bottles of sake. And yeah, leave... Oh. I guess leave south, because that'll dump you directly onto the road. I think. Certainly both east options are bad. So leave south is going to be fine. So you got food, you got booze. Done. I'm sure you're fine. Luckily, it's a very short trip because of the road. Alright. The news, doing the research. Yeah, that is some hard research there. For the Bionics Workbench. Spacer tech. And then into the tissue printer, which isn't spacer tech. Or is it? Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, so everything's twice as expensive for those. I'm wondering about going for the robot stuff. Caravan ready. Excellent. So, you're gonna head over to the peace talks. Poor Woo. We'll get you a brain soon, I promise, buddy. We're very due for an attack, I think. And we are playing on Phoebe Shellac, so the events are a little further apart, but I suspect the next attack's going to be very bad. Do I want to go and set up a little trap area here? Actually, with the water, it might be a little tricky to do so. They blew their way through here. I kind of want to rebuild that area. Just to encourage people to path slightly differently. Okay, we can still get around if we do that, but we're gonna try to push people through here, maybe. I might be able to still build the choke point a little. Oh no, can't build on that at all. Well, we'll build a few of these things. This one's very long. I just want a few more little, like, mini trap choke points to help trim down the number of attackers who are going to come to us. Oops, not there. We can't build there. Okay. There's a lot of these areas that aren't buildable where I think they should be. Alright, that's pretty redonkulous, but it'll get the job done. And we'll leave that like that. And then once that's up, we'll put in some traps in there. I don't think we need to floor this to remove the trees from appearing. We're not going to be going through there enough for it to really matter. But yeah, we'll set that up and throw some traps in there. And it's another angle. I mean, people can still come through here. Maybe we'll do another one of those later on. But it's very likely that some of the bad guys will try to walk through there. Some of the bad guys like to walk through here. Some of them will walk through there. Yeah, now that that's all sealed up, I think that's going to be a fairly good addition to the defenses of our base. And actually, over here, we did just recently build a couple more traps. We've got to make sure they're toggled for auto rearm. We've got an alcohol binge with Essie. Hey, that's okay. Who hasn't been there? I mean, God. We got some extra guns and things. Yeah, we'll still want to sell some of these more obsolete weapons at some point and purge that just a scooch, but for now we're okay. Nice little meals over here. That's what... Oh, yeah, that's our party spot. Yeah, which is fine. We could decorate this room a little bit more. Psychic drone! We might get some more people snapping. We don't have a statue or anything, right? We have, like, we'll have the one in this room. It's only shoddy, though. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Pirate Merchant. Dark is still here. No, Dark is the one we sent out. It's Flex is the other talker. So the Pirate Merchant was somewhere over here. We'll let them get a little closer and doing a little trade with them. We got plenty of cash. I don't know what they're going to have that we're going to be interested in, though. Come on. Get as close as possible here before I send out, although Flex is about to go to sleep. All right, let's go there. It's going to be fine. We'll meet you. Oh, that's literally where you're stopping. Okay. Fine. Poor health. Meh. But-do-do-do. I think B is for bonded. We could sell some of our cats, you know, rather than having them be butchered. Female, female. So we'll send... you're a little cheaper because I think you're the youngest. We'll sell a few extra female cats over here. We could buy some of these cats. We're not gonna. Sell Two-Fang for like $300. I think I'm going to do that. Because using the animals in combat's a little awkward. That's a lot of money. I'm sure I'm going to disappoint people, though. There's going to be people who are going to cry if I get rid of Two Fang. But they're just eating food and things, and the right decision is to sell Two Fang. So I think I might have to stick with it. I'm sorry. I'm going to sell the cigarellos. Part of me is thinking about buying the medicine. You don't have a ton of it, but it might not be a terrible idea. Just to do that. I'm sorry. We're going to sell Two Fang. I'm very sorry. How are we doing on alcohol? We are basically out of alcohol. Because we are out of plants. Oh, shit. Flex, come back over here. We're going to have to buy a bunch of fruit shine from these guys. Fruit shine and berry wine. Do we buy both? I'm just going to get this. We cannot have our people go berserk on alcohol withdrawal. Oh, that's so expensive. But I think we have to do it. Oh, that sucks. And I'm really happy we sold the berry because we needed the cash. We still have a fairly high priority job on people, like, doing alcohol-y things. We may want to, with our cooks... Oops. Again, brew liquors. Yeah, I think we have to bring that up a little higher than some of the food things. And then for some of the hauling, we still had, like, yeah, we still have some of the top priority, number one for some of the alcohol things. But yeah, it's probably the brew step that needs a little bit more loving. So, Dark, how you doing? Oh, you're nearly there. Excellent. Good luck with the peace talks. Gives you a lot of XP, if nothing else. Extreme break risk on Essie, who's still going through wake-up withdrawal. We're going to haul these rocks out of here because we're not going to want them there when we get a bedroom. Got a little bit of room for it. Because we are making some more blocks. Wouldn't surprise me if the block job was stalled out. Yeah, we got over 1,000 blocks ready to go, which is good. Some of them are going to get used over here, which I'm fine with. Got a bunch of boars and things kicking around. We could, you know, encourage a little bit more hunting. Oh, we've got a component that's probably going bad out there. Let's go and get that flagged. We got plenty of crops just waiting outside for now. You're moving those rocks. Yeah, hopefully we can get some liquor going here. Cooking stir-fried meals with carrots. Peace talks triumph! Improve relation by 54. They get a gift of 1,000 silver. Oh my god. Hopefully we can carry all that. And let's get you back home. So if I look at, what, items? There's 1,000 silver. Oh, yes, that's not heavy. Amazing! Okay, that was well worthwhile and paid for all the booze we had to buy. Starvation with Essie. Oh, well, yeah, you were just having a bad day. You're going to go and... Are you jerking to the side when there's, like, people are passing each other? Huh. Bet you'll be fine. You'll get some food. What is this? Oh, salted meats. Right. We could make a lot more salted meats for the trips, but nah. Alright, so you're lingering around. We got a little bit more silver outside. You know, priority haul that so that we have it as part of our inventory. There we go. Sake production happened. That's good. We got potatoes there, some more vodka. Yeah, things are being filled out now. Alright, and you're making some brown malt. Yeah, good. Thank you. But we've actually got crops. We didn't have crops for a long time, which is why we had a bit of an issue, but we do have to make sure that the fermenting is top priority because it takes a while to brew the liquor. So we need the extra buffer. I'm really happy we spent for it. There is some whiskey over here, although that's counted as part of the total. People will drink that. I might want to help out with some of the hauling here in a second. So what are you doing? Oh, you're probably working on this stuff. Yeah. So a bit of traveling outside, but that's alright. No sense in setting up the traps until this is built. We'll need a fair amount of steel to get all the traps done. We do have some, but not, you know, infinite amounts. What are you making? Okay, smoke leaf joints. Is this not a bulk job? I guess it is. It must be. They're all bulk. Yeah, right over here. But it doesn't say making bulk. It just says crafting smoke leaf joints, so I wasn't sure. Food poisoning from muffle meat. Oh, that's one of our cats. Humdinger. Eating some raw meat. Just stick to the kibble, man. Just stick to the kibble. There we go. Times 5. Yeah, so that's a bulk job. Eating some kebabs. So hopefully we'll keep people relatively happy with that. Prisoner room. The extra room over here, which is not bad. Good, good, good. A little bit more mining will happen at some point. Psychic drone came to an end. And we got a zit, which caused a fire. I will wake up everyone very quickly so that we get a quick response. Everyone up. We got a fire alarm basically in the base. Fire alarm is me selecting everyone pushing R twice. But it gets the job done. Everything got repaired right away. So we'll probably have some people going to bed earlier tonight because they're going to be a bit tired, but it's okay. Getting some bread. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a bulk haul here because I think our cooks are acting inefficiently here. It'll be a lot better if everything just gets brought in. So the zit killed all our battery power, but that's fine. We still have like a wicked excess of power. So Dark should be here soon. Alright, that's definitely coming along. Okay, maybe I will go ahead and queue things up. So steel deadfall traps. It's quite a bit. It's such a long corridor. It's possible that it's so long that more people will bypass it. We could always shorten some of these bits, actually. Why don't I do that? Let's say, okay, we'll leave one part of the wall, because obviously we need some of it. But let's say that's enough right there. And so you can deconstruct all the way up to there. So we wasted a little bit of work, but it's hardly the end of the world. And a little bit of material as well. Keep it a little shorter, so the bad guys will say, oh, I can come this way, go through there, and then go out that way without too long of a walk. Yeah, that's probably good. Alright, harvesting some more stuff. We may do another bulk haul in a second. Danuge, still working hard at the expense of research. Dark, just outside of the base. Bring home 1,000 silver. Wow. And good peace talks. I'm hoping that means at some point we can get some visitors again to our hospitality center. Because I like it. It's a lot of fun. And it's also an easy way to recruit a whole lot of people. But it's just, you know, thematically, I really like it. What is that rock? Oh, that's slate. Muffalo Revenge. Kill. Oh, that was close. And Essie's in a daze. That's okay. I mean, sometimes it's really annoying, but Essie's break could have been a lot worse because of the wake-up withdrawal. So I'm happy it's not a murderous rage, as much as I complain about the dazes sometimes. But the Essie is going to complain about being, like, exhausted and starving and everything, because that's the way it goes. Boom, boom. Guns cleaning dirt. So how fast is your movement right now there, buddy boy? Moving is at 90%. You're right, because the one leg is at 80%, so that averages out. That's pretty good. It's almost the same as walking at full speed. We do have a prostophile somewhere in the base. And, I don't know, unless we just... I don't think it's worth, like, just cutting off a functional body part for, like, a regular prosthetic, even though it'll make them happy. But we might go through the process. Is that Essie? Yeah, Essie's starving. We might go through the process once we get proper bionic limbs. I mean, they're expensive to make, but they do make people better. And if it also makes them happier, then it might be worth going for it. There you go. You're making some more pot over there. Some of these jobs, because it's all drugs, right? It's not just medicine. If someone with a low crafting skill is doing the smoke leaf, I think that's why it's a little bit slow. But I think I'm still okay with having the make drug be a really high priority, just to guarantee that if we can make any medicine, we can do that. What I could do is actually, like, limit something about the jobs or the bench or something like that to differentiate between the make medicine type drugs and the drug type drugs. I don't know if that sentence made any sense, but you know what I'm saying. Dark, why are you not back yet? God. I guess you do have to go off-road for a second to get back to the base, and that's slowing you down there. Magic Lobster, doing some things with flour. We've got some booze production happening. We don't have a lot of booze kicking around. What are these? Are these the cigarellos? Yeah. I'm a little concerned. Caravan has arrived. Excellent. You didn't just drop, like, the silver off somewhere, right? You're gonna, like, bring it in or bring it to the caravan spot. Yeah, he's still got the silver on him. Unloading inventory. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Drinking some booze. Hopefully you didn't drink all the sake. I didn't notice. I think you might have, though. I don't know how much liquor you need for your trips, man, but... Making some extra parkas. Thank you very much. And you are making the armored vest. Yeah, we got to keep making those. Because, yeah, not everyone's got one. Although, I think we're getting very close. Flex, yeah, you don't have one. So, but we're getting there. It's looking pretty good. A little bit more mining, a little bit of cleaning. I still like the high priority cleaning, keeping everything sorted out here. I think that's working out very well for us. I don't think it represents too much of a time sink, and I think it keeps everyone really quite a bit happier. Some tobacco, some more wheat, some smoke leaf joints over there. How close are we to getting some steel plants over here? 63%. It's not fast. And then they have to be smelted. And I think we've got all the smelt jobs set up, though. Yeah. This is mostly sitting around eating a lot of power, doing nothing most of the time, but that's okay. We've got power to spare, and we've got another geothermal that's going to be fairly easy to reach to. So we're going to wait for some steel to come in so we can build these traps. One of them's already there. That's going to be okay. We do have... Actually, don't know. We did bring a bunch of steel into the base not that long ago. It's got all this fertilizer, which I still assume is part of the hydroponic kind of setup. Maybe at some point we'll be able to sell the fertilizer. I don't know. Maybe bulk goods trader? Not sure. Fertilizer's made out of people. But let's not think about that. It's a little bit, that's a little bit grim. We might want to even thicken this wall up a little bit. I'm worried about, like, people deciding to just rush through here. We might want to, like, set up another sort of bit of a trap layer over here to get anyone who might be going here to try to blow up some of our walls. Just keep having this, like, multi-layered defense thing going on. I don't know. You're eating some steak, and you're going to go back to digging. Daniel Dansku, what you up to? Consuming stir fry. And then what are you going to do? Cleaning rock rubble. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of little cleaning jobs. Plenty of cooking going on here. Danuj doing management. He's about to finish researching, I think that was the Bionics table. So we can consider making slightly fancier things. I'm actually wondering... I kind of need the tissue printer maybe for the livers. I don't know if we need synthetic organs as well. We got the workbench. I guess we'll do this and see... Oh. Started typing things in here. I mean, we can get robots fairly easy, though. We really can. I mean, some of the low-level ones, but... A simple cleaner, simple hauler? I don't know what the difference is. Maybe speed for these? How much power they've got? I know for, like, the crafters and things, they actually have a different skill. Shoot Frenzy, Bionics Workbench. Well, we'll set up the Bionics Workbench, because we know we're going to want one at some point. I think we need to keep this, the simple prosthetic one. I think you upgrade the prosthetic piece, or at least that's the way it used to work. You upgrade the prosthetic piece into a bionic piece. So I think you need both. Let's make sure this chair's at least good quality. Just, you know, out of habit. Got 2 unowned beds. Okay, yeah, so 3 unowned beds. So we're actually really good on space right now. But I'm going to let that finish. It's not really a problem. Heck, we might even leave some of these chunks there for now. So yeah, I don't know. With just the basic tissue printer, I don't know what it can do for us. Because it's all part of mods. Well, we'll find out together. Got the good assault rifles over here. I don't know what people's armaments are like. Oh, right. Woo. I think the only person who might not have anything is Essie, and I'm not sure that we want to give her anything still right now. Yeah, that's it. Woo and Essie. And Essie's still going to break a lot because of the lack of wake-up. Which, speaking of, if we can make any, I think we might not. I'm going to suspend the wake-up job. Just in case. We'll let her break out of that for now. Okay, nearly done a parka. Excellent. I mean, plus it gets her skill. Uh-oh. Buffalo Revenge. Oh, the entire pack is revenging. The entire pack is revenging. That is bad. That is bad. Dark, no! Oh, the entire pack is, like, really revenging. They're big enough they're probably going to trigger a bunch of these traps. Oh my god, Dark. Oh, all you lost is a finger. Alright. And someone is coming to rescue you. Well, we're going to have plenty of meat. Poor Dark. Yeah, that is a hell of a berserk. Hell of a revenge. I can't blame them. I think we have butchering still as a fairly high priority for our cooks. So that they, yeah, there you go. They do that first just to get it out of the way. Bionics Workbench needs 150 plasteel. That's, I think, a lot of the Bionics also need a lot of plasteel. What I might want to do then, especially since it's not winter right now, is I might want to go and open this up. Like, here, we'll open it up there. So people can actually reach the plasteel. It's been marked for a while, but people can actually get to it. I did that intentionally so I wouldn't forget where it was. But yeah, we might want to enable them to start doing that. Dark's no longer incapable of walking. So that's good. You got treated right away. Excellent. You're in a good bed. All you've lost is one finger. You're probably going to be okay. But that could have been much worse. Luckily, like, the Muffalo don't sit around, like, eating bodies. So once you go down, then they get distracted and do something else. Poor Dark. You're important to the colony. We definitely can't have you go down too much. You're making some wort. Good, so we can get more booze going on, because our counts are getting a little bit lower. But we have a lot of things fermenting now. So hopefully that will be okay. Got some corn. We might want to have more brewery set up. I'm very strongly considering that. I mean, we can keep buying booze, but it's so expensive. It's ludicrously expensive. It is going to have to be, again, in a temperature-controlled area like this. We want to make sure it doesn't get too cold or too hot. Although, the odds of getting too hot in the mountain seems really low. So what we could probably do is make a big room over here, make sure it's got a heater so it doesn't get too cold, and other than that, just leave it be. I think we might do that. And the corn turns into whiskey? It'd be nice to just convert like 100% of the corn into whiskey all the time. I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe what I'll do is this size room so we could double barrel. Maybe I'll have two of those. One dedicated for, say, beer, one dedicated for whiskey, or something like that. It sort of feels kind of appropriate. Yeah. Now, we might not be able to produce enough. We might have to, like, change some of our farming around. But let's do that. Or maybe what we'll do is we'll have whiskey, vodka, beer, brown beer, or something like that, and leave this room for some of the miscellaneous things, and some of them can be swapped out. You know, a little sake and things like that. So we could remove some of the whiskey things over here, for example. Food poisoning from meat pie. That's a damn shame. Hopefully there's not too much of a disaster happening. So I think that's what we'll do, just to up our booze production, which mostly was limited just because of the lack of crops here, but more booze, more better. Again, we can always sell excess for quite a lot of cash, and the last thing we want to do is be forced to buy any more. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time.